Hello, 7th grade. Welcome to your Summer Learning Google Classroom. By now, you've already accepted our invitation to the classroom, so let's get started and take a look at what's required this summer. In the Classwork tab, you'll find the introduction and some helpful how-to videos. These videos will go over everything from how to form a hypothesis to how to create a data table. If you're feeling stuck, make sure to check there first. In the first Introduction tab, let's go ahead and open the summer packet, just to read through to see what's required. The introduction says, this summer, you're a scientist. For this year's summer homework, you will be planning and carrying out your own science experiments, right from your own home. Your goal is to choose a topic, carry out an experiment, and use data collected to draw conclusions about your topic. This will allow you to practice the scientific method and learn how scientists turn observations and questions into scientific conclusions and discoveries. If we take a look at the directions, you'll complete all these steps for 3 experiments. Step 1 is to choose a topic from the list below or create your own experiment. You'll notice below that there's research questions. There's numerous options you can choose from. You have to choose 3 or make up your own. Step 2 is to copy and paste the research question into an experiment Google Doc. There's 3 Google Docs, 1 for each experiment you're required to do. Step 3, determine the independent variable and the dependent variable. There's a helpful how-to video on how to get that done. Step 4 is to write your hypothesis. Basically, your answer to the research question below. Step 5, you'll need to plan your investigation. How are you going to collect data to answer the question? And you'll write the procedure that you follow. Again, if you're feeling stuck, there's a helpful how-to video. Step 6 is to do the experiment, collect your data, and put it in a data table. And then step 7 is to use your data to form a conclusion. Again, for these research questions, you're required to choose 3. You might want to do the first one. At what distance can you shoot the highest number of paper ball buckets? You'll need a piece of paper and a trash can. Or maybe you want to do the last one. Does ice melt at different rates inside, in the shade, or in the sun? For that, you would need an ice cube and a timer. Read through the research questions and pick 3 that look the most interesting to you. Back in the classroom, you'll notice that there's experiment 1, 2, and 3. Each one will open up a Google Doc for you to record all of your answers. The first thing you have to do is copy and paste the research question that you chose or created. This way, Ms. Santiago and I can see what question you're trying to answer. Underneath that, you'll have to identify the independent and dependent variables. Again, there's a video on how to do that if you're feeling stuck. Below that, you'll answer the research question. What do you think will happen? Or what do you think the answer is to that question? Below that, you'll write out your procedure. It may be more than 3 steps. Next, you'll complete the experiment and create a data table to gather your results. And then finally, you'll write your conclusion. In your conclusion, try and answer these questions. Was your hypothesis correct? Make sure that you're answering using a CER response. And again, if you don't know what that is, there's a video on how to do it. And if you want to extend your answer, try explaining, why did you get your results? Why do you think what happened happened? Other than that, remember, you have to complete 3 assignments. Each experiment should probably take about an hour to complete. We sincerely hope that you have a ton of fun doing these. We hope you learn a lot. Please know that I will be doing these experiments with my daughter at home, and I can't wait to see you in the fall.